Hello FMT insiders. The global logistics landscape is moving fast, and Fleet Mobility Today's latest enterprise research reveals exactly where it's heading. By capturing data directly from members of the Elite Fleet and Mobility Managers Club, FMMC, this survey represents a massive commercial footprint of approximately 140,000 vehicles active across the Americas. Looking closely at the demographics, these FMMC members manage assets spanning critical multinational industries, which include pharmaceuticals and healthcare giants, agribusiness and energy leaders, industrial automation pioneers, consumer food brands, and more. Their operations extend deeply into North America across the United States and Canada, alongside heavily utilized logistics corridors throughout Latin America, including Mexico, Brazil, Argentina, Colombia, Peru, and Ecuador. Across these diverse sectors and regions, we've uncovered three major structural shifts that every mobility leader needs to watch. First, let's talk about the bottom line. Running a large-scale fleet is becoming incredibly expensive. An overwhelming 84% of managers report that fixed asset overhead, specifically surging leasing and rental rates, is their single largest line item expense. Because of these intense pricing pressures, an immediate wave of procurement restructuring is underway. FMMC organizations are actively preparing to renegotiate multi-year vehicle acquisitions and leasing terms to preserve capital and curb fixed costs. But cutting expenditures requires strong data, which brings us to our second takeaway: the integration deficit. Fleet managers are operating with major analytical blind spots. When asked to identify their greatest administrative headache, leaders overwhelmingly point to an inability to track true, real-time total cost of ownership, TCO. Why? Because over 45% of surveyed corporations explicitly characterize their current digital system integration as either poor or entirely non-existent. Advanced operations are hitting a wall, trying to get distinct telematics hardware, localized maintenance logs, and financial software to seamlessly talk to one another. To bridge this divide, corporate roadmaps over the next 24 months are pivoting heavily toward automated compliance systems, predictive maintenance platforms, and AI-driven telemetry. Finally, the survey highlights a pragmatic reality check for corporate ESG and risk management. While sustainability remains a vital long-term target, enterprise transitions to electric vehicles are hitting real-world speed bumps. The absolute largest roadblock isn't vehicle desire, it's charging infrastructure availability. For specialized cross-border commercial applications, this transition is further complicated by low driver acceptance and strict payload or range limitations. Concurrently, on-road safety remains a critical human and financial liability. Managers across all industries overwhelmingly identify distracted driving as their absolute highest behavioral risk factor, followed closely by highway speeding and strict regional vehicle compliance demands. The baseline takeaway is clear: the future belongs to fleets that can solve the integration gap. By shifting away from manual documentation, unifying fragmented software tools through open API, and utilizing AI data to proactively coach driver behavior, FMMC leaders are successfully navigating rising costs to build a safer, highly optimized, and sustainable logistics network. To wrap up, I'd like to give a special thanks to the fleet, mobility, procurement, ESG, and facilities experts who contributed to our research. See you at our next meeting.